Hello everyone, I'm Shiva Pashmina, and today I'm discussing the service cuts for Caltrain. So, Caltrain announced the service cuts on April 2nd, 2025. This cut will start in the summer of 2027.
Caltrain is a proof of payment system. Please have your ticket, clipper card, or mobile phone ready for inspection. Failure to comply will result in a $75 administrative citation.
And here is what's going to happen. There's going to be no weekend service, trains running every hour, and 1/3 of the Caltrain stations will get cut. And the service will end by 9 p.m. The problem is that Caltrain is facing a $75 million annual shortage. Without this funding, they're considering the service cuts. Weekend service is at risk for Caltrain because it has fewer riders than peak hours. It becomes a target to cut even though it has been valuable for leisure travel, events, and people without cars. Caltrain only does the Broadway station on the weekends, and it's a good way to get commuters on weekends. Also, you can get off the Broadway and head downtown. If Caltrain cuts the weekend service, the Broadway service will permanently close. So, Caltrain would run its service every hour because it's the cheapest way
Now approaching San Carlos
to keep the system operating while reducing costs. With few riders and heavy areas like Silicon Valley and high operating expenses, cutting frequency will save them money while providing a basic usable service across the line. Well, we're fighting for this. Okay, so the next thing I would love to tell you about is how Caltrain's closing 1/3 of its stations next.
This is northbound local train 107 making all stops to San Francisco. Next stop, Belmont.
So, Caltrain is considering closing 1/3 of the stations because maintaining and stopping at
Doors are closing. Please stay clear and hold on.
every station would add more time and operating costs, while some having low ridership after the demand dropped in Silicon Valley. And closing less used stops would speed up service and reduce expenses. It also helps the system stay financially sustainable with less funding. So that's what they want to do. Another consideration that Caltrain is making is that they're ending service around 9 p.m. And then this means that all of the trains would have to stop running around 9 p.m. and passengers would have to plan for the early train. There would be no late night trains for any late night passengers who want to use the Caltrain. And this means that the trips in the evening would be eliminated. If Caltrain
Now approaching Belmont.
runs past 9 p.m., people could take a train later in the evening, which can make it beneficial for late night passengers. Sometimes people take the train late since they go to an event. If Caltrain cuts the late night service, more people will not rely on the service for their trips. And I would like to talk about how the service might affect the San Francisco Giants, because this could impact people going to a Giants game. Whatever information I was talking about, we're fighting to keep the stations, keep the weekend service, and keep the service running every half hour.
This is northbound local train 107 making all stops to San Francisco. Next stop, Hillsdale.
So, a lot of people use Caltrain to get to Giants games.
Doors are closing. Please stay clear and hold on.
And also, trains run very often so that people could easily get to the Giants games. So, all of the Caltrain stations are used by the people who go to the Giants games. Sometimes they travel on weekend. Also, having a train that runs late after the game is very helpful so that people will not miss the last train. If Caltrain cuts the service, then it will be harder for people to get to the Giants games and will be less reliable for them. So, many events run past 9 p.m., which makes Caltrain service important so that people can get home safely. It's beneficial for Caltrain to run later than 9 p.m. for people going to events. And here's my opinion about how I'll feel if Caltrain does cut the service. If Caltrain cuts the service, it's gonna make me really sad. And I've taken Caltrain a lot. I'm hoping that Caltrain will not cut service. I usually take the Caltrain on weekends and sometimes in the mornings. And then I think that having more Caltrain stops gives people better access.
Hillsdale.
And I've also liked how Caltrain runs every half an hour so that more people can use the system instead of driving. If the service is cut, then people will rely less on Caltrain or other transportation and we'll see more cars on the highway. To save Caltrain long term, it needs the funding beyond the fares, frequent and reliable service that people will use, and seeing more riders from commuters and everyday travel. To save Caltrain service, we need 200,000 signatures to go on the ballot by mid-May. Okay.
This is northbound local train 107 making all stops to San Francisco. Next stop, Hayward Park.
So the requirement is that you have to be in the 5 counties.
Doors are closing. Please stay clear and hold on.
Like Santa Clara, San Mateo, Alameda, San Francisco, and Contra Costa. You can sign the petition to save the Bay Area transit like Caltrain by attending a signature event, or if you see a volunteer for Save Our Transit, there's a website you can visit like Seamless Bay Area Transit or Connect Bay Area. And I hope this information gave you some tips for Caltrain. I wanted to share this information with you. I want to help keep Caltrain running. It is really hard to see Caltrain service like not running on weekends. Trains running every hour
Hayward Park.
and cutting 1/3 of its station. It would be super heartbreaking to see this. How would you get places if the train service got cut? Share this video with people you know and sign the petition so we can keep Caltrain running more often. I'd also recommend visiting the website connectbayarea.com to get involved with what's happening. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to spread the word with people you know. You're also welcome to repost these videos and I hope you guys would help save our public transit. Thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you in a future video.